in memory of a very special friend. Well, little did we know that day that God was going to call your name. You see, in life we loved you dearly, and in death we do the same. Oh, it broke our hearts to lose you, and well, you did not go alone. For part of us went with you that day that God called you home. Oh, you've left us some of the most beautiful memories, and your love is still our guide. And although we cannot see you, you will always be at our side. Yes, our friendship chain is broken and nothing seems the same. But as God calls us one by one, that friendship chain, well, it will link again. Oh, it's going to be hard to hear the phone ring. And when you left the message, you always said, it's just me, but most of the time at the end of it, you said, I love you. Oh, I dreamed about all the angels that must have gathered near your bed, so very close to you. And I thought about so many things as I wished I could hold your hand, or how I wished that you were strong and happy again. But your eyes, well, they were looking homeward to a place beyond the sky, where Jesus held his outstretched arms, and, well, it was time to say goodbye. Oh, I struggled with my selfish thoughts, for I wanted you to stay, so we could walk and talk again like we did yesterday. But Jesus knew the answer, and I knew he loved you so. So I gave to you life's greatest gift, the gift of letting go. Oh, now my heart will carry memories of the love that you gave to us. And until we meet again in heaven, where the best is yet to be. Oh, I know God looked around his garden and he found an empty place. He then looked down on the earth and he saw your tired face. He put his arms around you and, oh, he lifted you to rest. Oh, God's garden must be beautiful because he always takes the best. Oh, he saw the road was getting rough and the hills were getting hard to climb. So he closed your weary eyelids and whispered, peace be thine. Oh, it broke our hearts to lose you, but you didn't go alone. For part of us went with you that day that God called you home. You know, God has not promised that all our skies will always be blue, and flowers-strewn pathways all our lives through. God has not promised sun without rain, or joy without sorrow, peace without pain. But God has promised strength for the day, and rest for the labor, and light for the way, and grace for the trials, and help from above, and unfailing sympathy, and undying love. Well, don't think of Sandy as gone away. Her journey's just begun. You see, life holds so many different facets, and this earth is only one. Just think of her as resting from the sorrows and the tears in a place of warmth and comfort, where there are no days and years. Think how she must be wishing that we could know today how nothing but our sadness can really pass away. And think of her as living in the hearts of those she touched. For nothing loved is ever lost, for, oh, she was loved so very much. Well, I was sitting here wondering if roses grow in heaven. And if so, Lord, will you please pick a bunch for me and place them in Sandy's arms and tell her they're from all of us. Tell her we love her and we miss her, and when she turns to smile, place a kiss upon her cheek and we'll hold her for a while. Because, well, remembering her is easy, we do it every day. But there's an ache within our heart that, well, it'll never go away. Yes, I dreamt I heard her talking the other night, and she said, I'm no longer by your side, but there's no need to weep. I've left sweet recollections, and I'm hoping you would keep them. Eternal joy and memories stay in our hearts forever, strengthening our special bond that parting cannot sever. Now it's time to journey on, so let your faith be strong, for I'm in a better place, I'm home where I belong. And if times of loneliness bring sorrow and dismay, don't despair, for I am there, I'm just a memory away. Oh, I've read that life is but a stopping place, a pause in what's to be, a resting place along the road to sweet eternity. Oh, we all have different journeys, different paths along the way. We all were meant to learn some things, but never meant to stay. You see, our destination is a place far greater than we know. And for some, the journey's quicker, and for some, the journey's slow. And when the journey finally ends, we'll claim a great reward and find an everlasting peace together with the Lord. Well, I received a letter today. It was simply addressed to those I love. Well, it said, when I am gone, release me and let me go. I have so many things to see and to do. You mustn't tie yourself to me with tears, and be happy that we had so many years. Oh, I gave you my love, and you can only guess how much you gave to me in happiness. And I thank you for the love you each have shown, but, well, now it's time that I traveled alone. So grieve a while for me, if grieve you must, and let your grief be comforted by trust. You see, it's only for a little while that we must part, so bless the memories within your heart. Oh, I won't be far away, for life goes on. So if you need me, call and I will come. Though you can't see or touch me, I'll be near. And if you listen with your heart, you'll hear all my love around you soft and clear. And then when you must come this way alone, I'll greet you with a smile and I'll say welcome home. Yes, you know, dear friend, that we thought of you with love today, that's nothing new. Oh, we thought about you yesterday and the days before that too. And we think of you in silence, and we often speak your name. And all we have now are memories and your picture in a frame. For your memories are keepsake with whom we'll never part. See, God has you in his keeping, and we have you in our hearts. And if love alone could have saved you, you never would have died. In life we loved you dearly, and in death we love you still. Yes, in our hearts you hold a place no one can ever fill. It broke our hearts to lose you, but you didn't go alone. For part of us went with you that day God called you home. Oh, you can shed tears that Sandy's gone, or you can smile because she lives. You can close your eyes and pray that she'll come back, or you can open your eyes and see all the memories she's left. Oh, your heart can be empty because you can't see her, or you can be full of love that you shared. You can turn back on tomorrow and live yesterday, or you can be happy for tomorrow because of yesterday. You can remember her and only that she's gone, or you can cherish your memory and let it live on. Oh, you can cry and close your mind and be empty and turn your back, or you can do what she'd want. Just smile, open your eyes, and love each other and go on. Yes, you meant so much to all of us. You were special. You brightened up the darkest day and the cloudiest sky. Your smile alone warmed hearts, and your laugh was like music to hear. Oh, I would give absolutely anything to have you well and standing here. Not a second passes when you're not on our minds, and your love will never forget. Oh, the hurt will ease in time, and many tears I've seen and cried that have poured out like rain. Oh, I know you're happy now, and you're no longer in any pain. So if you'll bow your heads for a moment. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters, and he restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake, and yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. And thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies, and thou anointest my head with oil, and my cup runneth over. And surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen.